Welcome to my equipment showcase Dragonguard set video. In this video I'm going to explain the Dragonguard set individual pieces as well as the set bonuses. So first of all, where can you find it? Well, the first option is you can craft the items with your crafters. Here you can select the Dragonguard set and you can craft the different pieces with your different crafters. Dragon for the armors, Gemka for the accessories, and Soul Chaser for the weapons and shields. But you can also find it in this dungeon, which is dungeon number 5, the Council of Scales. Here you can see the 6 pieces of the equipment. Now, here it says Memory of Kelthurax set. Don't ignore it. It's the Dragonguard set. Okay? So this is how you can obtain it. Now, what does the set do? First, I'm going to talk about the individual pieces, and then I will talk about the set bonuses. So let's start with the weapon. Add 10% of power to color mastery. Not the best, not the worst. It's a meh weapon. It's not particularly good. Next, we have the pants. Gain 25% elite resistance if I have all 5 colors in my gear. Now, look at this. Having all 5 colors is the theme of this set. Okay? Next, the ring. For each color match made in a turn, there is a 5% chance to cleanse myself. Again, more colors, more chance. Next, let's go with the shoulders. Gain 14.5 resistance. At mythical, this one is only epic, but at mythical rarity, it's 7.5% resistance for each different elemental type of accessory you are wearing. Again, the theme of having multiple colors. Next, the chest piece is exactly the same as the shoulders, but you gain armor instead of resistance. Again, at mythical rarity, it will be 7.5% armor for each different color. And finally, we can see the helmet. This is also epic, but each spell gains 2 starting mana. At mythical rarity, it's 4 starting mana for every unique spell color equipped. So, as you can see, the more colors you have, the better the bonuses are. This set is mainly focused on a rainbow build. So instead of a build like I have with my shaman, which has 4 spells but all of them are the same color, it favors builds that have 4 different colors. Now, those are the individual pieces and the bonuses for each one of them. But what about the set bonuses? Let's have a look. I have equipped 2 pieces right now, and with 2 pieces at mythical rarity, gain 12 mana for each one of your regular spells at the start of battle. Regular spells means not your ultimate spell, just the 4 regular spells. This is excellent for new players. If you're struggling for starting mana, get 2 pieces of equipment. Now, if you have them at rare, I cannot select it from here. I need to unequip it so I can show it. Okay, now, if you have it at common, you will get 2 mana, 4 for uncommon, 6 for rare, 8 for epic, 10 legendary, and 12 at mythic. Now, 12 mana, or if you have it a legendary 10 mana, may not seem like a lot, but if you don't have very expensive spells, it really helps at the start. The 4 pieces increases your elemental damages. At mythical level, it increases all elemental damage by 15%. And finally, the 6 pieces increases all elemental resistances, again at mythical level, by 20%. Now with this character, right now I'm using 2 pieces for the additional mana, but one of the things that I'm considering is adding 2 more pieces to get the plus 15% damage for elemental damage, because all my spells deal elemental ice elemental damage. So as you can see, the 2 set bonus is, as I said, excellent for new players who are struggling with mana, and also for veterans it can help if you don't have anything better, or if you just need the mana. But as you saw, all the other pieces they favor multi-color builds. So let me show you an example. Now this is not a real build that I'm using. This is just a showcase. I just want to show what it could be. But this is a rainbow build. So this is the Necromancer, so the ultimate spell casts death gems that, when explode, generate skulls. So the theme of this build is to generate as many skulls as you can. As you can see, I have 4 different spells with 4 different colors. First, I have Ice Storm. This is my mana generator, but instead of creating gems, what it does is explode gems on the board. When you explode 1 gem, it explodes that individual gem and the 8 gems around it. So you're exploding 9 gems multiplied by 6. Not really, because sometimes they overlap, but you're basically resetting the whole board and exploding all the gems, and that's how you generate mana for your spells. Then we have Unseal the Tomb that generates skulls. We have Poison Skulls that generate more skulls. And finally we have Darkfire Gaze that generates, more skulls. So that's the idea with this build. You generate spells with your first, you generate mana with your first spell by exploding gems, and then you generate lots of skulls. It's a fun build. I'm not using it right now, but it's really fun. But it's also very RNG dependent. Okay, you need luck. Sometimes you will just draw nothing useful, and half of your spells won't be able to be filled out. However, as you can see, the mana cost is not very high. It's only 100 for Ice Storm, 120 for Unseal the Tomb, 125 for Poison Skulls, and 110 for Darkfire Gaze. They are not very expensive. But for this build, you will need certain level of masteries and a good amount of Citadel levels for your starting mana. But as I said, it's a very fun build to play. And with this build, then the individual pieces suddenly become much more stronger. For example, with this one, it will be 7.5 resistance at mythical level for each different elemental type of accessory. If you have 1 accessory of each color, that's 7.5 times 5. So 37.5%. That's a pretty good amount. And all the different pieces come together and can work really well with a rainbow build. But as I said at the start of the video, the main, in my opinion, the main use for the set is just equip 2 items. For my blue build is the ring and the pants, and benefit from that additional starting mana plus 12 at mythical level. That will help you a lot at the start. And that's about it with the set. If you found the video useful, please like, comment, subscribe, and thank you very much for watching.